Hello everyone. Today I'm doing a different type of LEGO review. I'm reviewing a LEGO Marvel minifigure series. And I have all 12 that I will be reviewing. So let's get right into it. We start off with the purchase options you can do. You can either buy 2 of these and not be guaranteed to get all of them, but at least guaranteed to almost get half, or actually get half of them. Or you can buy one of these and maybe get lucky and get 6 of new figures from it, and then buy 6 blind bags and feel them to see which figures they are, and I will show you how to do that later. But let's continue on. So we can open this up, and this is how you open it up, and you see it has the bags in it. But what I did for mine is I put all 12 bags in it. So this is not how it's going to look, but these are all 12 bags come with it, and this is what they look like by themselves. So let me throw them all out. So yeah, there's a lot of them if you want to collect the whole thing. And I kind of like keeping it all, so if you get one of those, you can put them all in there. So that's one good use out of those. So let me just put all these to the side. Each bag will also come with one of these, and this is a checklist that you can use for the minifigures. And on the back side, you can see it tells you how to build some of the figures, put them together, and then it has one of these win things too. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's get into the figures. First minifigure up is Wanda Maximoff from the WandaVision series, and she has 2 Power Blast pieces in like a maroon red, and she has a okay hairpiece with a printed crown, which doesn't look too good. I wish they could have done a second mold in the hairpiece, but it's alright. We hopefully will get a better one. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. She has dual molded arms, and she does have a secondary face, and then she also comes with the Junior's cape, which only has one stud hole for that. Alright, next up from WandaVision, we have the Vision himself. He comes with his cape, and then he also does come with a little computer type thing. And if you take it off, you can see, let's get the focus, you can see it looks like it has their house on that, and then there's a keyboard, and then you can close it and shut it. I think it's better for him to not hold it. But you can see some of his great detail. So his side leg printing and arm printing, dual molded legs, not dual molded arms, but most of the other figures do. And then another Junior's cape. And then I think definitely a downside to this set is that the face doesn't go all the way around. It stops, which is okay, but it's a little bit annoying with such a detailed figure. He has a lot of gold, a lot of dark gray, which I wish it could have been more white, like the show, but it's still a really good figure. Last up, for the WandaVision series, we have Monica Rambeau, and this figure is definitely nothing too crazy. It's more of a generic figure with arm printing, and it looks really good. And then it has a drone that they send in to Westview, so that's pretty cool. And then she comes with her afro piece, and if you turn around, she has a secondary face. And it could be definitely a better figure, but I think it's good for what we got. And yeah. Next up, we have Falcon Winter Soldier, and we can start with Bucky Barnes. This minifigure comes with Captain America's shield, and a pair of knives. And this is one of the 4 figures that comes with a shield in this series, which is crazy. He has a really cool vibranium arm, and he has some decent printing. And he does have a secondary face, more of an angry look. So, yeah, that's that figure. I recommend taking the shield off, because you'll see why in a second, because there is Sam Wilson, the new Captain America. This is a really detailed figure, probably the most detailed figure in the set, the series. dual molded arms, dual molded legs, printing all around him. The wings are actually printed, not stickers. And you can take his drone off, and you can have it fly around. And yeah, he does come with a shield, and no secondary face, and then a small hairpiece. And we can take off the wing piece, and that's his back print. And that's what it looks like without it. And here's the wing piece itself. It comes with 4 pieces. The main wing, which is just this. So that'd be an easy way to tell. And then the other 3 pieces like there. And the figure looks really good, even without the wings. So let's move on to the next series. Which the next series is going to be Loki. And here is Loki, number 1. Sorry, I accidentally put the sword, another sword from another figure in there. He has some cool prints. He has the variant jacket from TVA. And then he has a TVA mug, which if we can get that to render in. I'll go back to that once it loads in. But he does actually have leg printing, which is really cool. And he does have a secondary face, more of a happier look. And then this this figure does come with Throg, which is Frog Thor. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Next, we have Sylvie from Loki, which is also Loki. She comes with dual molded arms and with prints on them. Plain black legs with 2 swords. One from earlier. I just recommend giving one to Loki because he's kind of defenseless. And Sylvie does come with 2 different faces. This face doesn't look too good. It's more of like a babyier look, or just like a childish look. And this one is more like represents Sylvie better, I think. So yeah, that's Sylvie. And then we have an alligator, which is meant to represent alligator Loki. So we can get that to focus in. Yep, there we go. They just didn't add the crown. I just think they did this so they could have an alligator minifigure. Alright, now let's get on to What If. First figure from What If is Zombie Captain America. And this figure has a lot of really good prints on him. He has a great looking shield, great arm printing, and great head print too, with no secondary face. And then he does come with Captain America's cap piece. And it's a great figure overall. This figure comes with the least amount of accessories with just a shield, which I think is okay, but it's going to be harder to feel if you're just buying the blind bags. So let's go on to the next figure. Next up, we have the 4th figure with a shield in this set. Sorry, this series. I don't know why I keep saying set. But she comes with the Tesseract, and it's Captain Britain, which is also Peggy Carter, I think, yeah, from the first Captain America film. So she has good arm printing, a great leg printing, which you can use on a Captain America figure if you wish. And you saw earlier the secondary face, and I think this is a really good minifigure. It's definitely one of the higher ones up there. Next up, we have T'Challa Star-Lord, which this is a great figure. Has great prints all around, and then he has cool rockets on his boots, which is also cool. And then he does come with a face, and no secondary face though, which is a little disappointing. He also comes with a hairpiece, which is right there, and that looks pretty good. So that's a good looking figure. And then this one has the gray, the silver metallic gray gun pieces, I guess. And then next up we have Gamora, and this Gamora is I can't remember what it's exactly called. Sorry. But this one is if Gamora turned into Thanos, or carried on with Thanos' goal, I guess. And she's great printing all around, and it's very similar to the Junior's Thanos, which is a little disappointing. But that's right. And then it comes with a secondary face, which is actually different from some of the Guardian sets. The arm printing, and then her staff. Last up, which is probably one of the best minifigures in the series, we have Spider-Man. And this is the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man from What If. And he comes with Doctor Strange's cape. And he has great printing. And then you can also take off the cape if you wish. Or you can just take off the head. I'll start with that. And you can put on his head. You can put on his head just like that. Which they added this on because in his universe at the time, he wouldn't need to wear a mask because everyone's a zombie. And then he does have a secondary face, which is more of a worried look. And then, like I said earlier, you can take off the cape, which is 2 pieces. You can either put on his head back on, like so, to get more of like an MCU Spider-Man look, which I think this is a great looking Spider-Man minifigure. Or you can put on his mask, which looks amazing as well. So this would be a great Spider-Man or a first Spider-Man minifigure if you don't like any of the Spider-Man sets. And then he comes with a string piece, which goes pretty far, Spider-Man piece. So yeah, this is the Marvel minifigure series. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.